Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let's come to the next question. Was Jesus alive on Isra night? If it is so, then in what form did he come to meet Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Why is this question is being asked? The reason is because Isa alayhi salam is the only prophet out of all of these prophets that came to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam led them in salah, in prayers, who we know from Quran that was lifted up in heavens alive. And he will come back and he will return and complete his lifespan. So the question is, when he was lifted up in the heavens alive, so did he come back on earth to meet the Prophet ﷺ as a human beings like we are, or did he came in the same form as the rest of the prophets? Well, if you look at the ahadith, there is no specific definition or description of Isa alayhi salam coming any differently. And you need to understand one more thing that I told you about, that in alamul mithal, things can appear in different forms, in different places, and they can even communicate. Let me give you one example. When we dream, when we're sleeping, we dream, our soul leaves our body, yet a part of the soul is intact in body. That's why we are alive. So part of soul is in the body, part of soul is in the world outside of our body. It could be the world of barzakh, meeting the soul of another individual who may be alive or may be dead or both. That person may also be sleeping somewhere with their soul intact in their body, yet also in the world of dreams. And both of us are communicating like you and I would communicate right here. This is just an example of one thought process, one idea, what can be done. So, inna Allah ala kulli shayin qadir. Remember that when angels come over here on planet Earth, in the human form, they communicate, yet they're angels in the angelic form. Yet they appear to us in the human form, and they're not all human. They don't have organs, they don't have stomach, they don't have digestive system. They just appear human. So when they shape shift from the angel form to the human form, they not only appear as humans, they also are, it's part of their setup that they also wear clothes. They don't grab clothes from any of the marketplaces. Same goes with shayateen. When they take the human form, like Iblis when takes the human form, the clothing is part of that transformation. It's not something that they go out and steal clothing and then wear it. No, it's part of the transformation. So when Isa alayhi salam came, and you need to understand this from the perspective of alamul mithal, there is more to things than the three-dimensional world that we live in. I've been talking about this from so many lectures. And that's why I gave you an entire playlist on multi-dimensions, 4th through 12th dimensions I explained to you in the light of Quran and Hadith. So Jesus is alive, Isa alayhi salam is alive in the heavens. He did appear on the night of Isra in Jerusalem, and because that night happened on earth, as we know, not in the heavens, and other prophets who have passed away, they were also there in the form of soul from the alamul mithal. And Prophet ﷺ had conversations with all of them in the same form they were. Isa ﷺ was no different than anybody else. Yet he was in the physical form wherever he is, yet appeared in that form, in whichever form he appeared in Jerusalem. Yes, he was raised alive according to Islamic teachings. He has not yet died, as Quran says, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ. And also Quran says, Isa alayhi salam, you will not die until all of the people of the book believe in you. And we know that when he was taken up into the heavens, that was not the case, but when he would inshallah come back, all the people of the book will believe in him. So his bodily descent is there, but will come in the future, not right now. It's not for him to come yet. So Islam does not say Jesus physically descended to Jerusalem that night. Or Islam does not say Jesus was roaming around the earth. Islam doesn't say Jesus returned to the bodily life. The Islamic creed is very clear. His physical descent is near the end of time, not earlier. So Jesus appeared in real, divinely permitted form, not his permanent physical body. So this does not mean it was an imagination or symbolism or dream. It means a manifested presence, a conscious, recognizable, interactive, but not bound by physical relocation. So many people assume, okay, if someone is alive, they must appear physically. But Islam does not teach this. As I told you, angels are alive, appear in different forms. Jibreel alayhi salam appeared as a man, yet remained an angel. Souls interact in barzakh. So Jesus remains bodily alive in the heavens. Allah allowed him to appear without bodily descent, and there is no contradiction in it. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam met Jesus in Jerusalem, and again met him again when he ascended up in the heavens on the second heaven. So if Jesus had physically come to Jerusalem, meeting him again in the heavens just would not make sense. So what does this confirm? This confirms different encounters, different realms, different mode of presence. And scholars consistently say the prophets were presented to Prophet ﷺ in a manner Allah knows best. We affirm Jesus was present, the meeting was real, the prayer occurred. Prophet ﷺ led them all in prayers. He is the Imam of all the prophets, Imam of Anbiya and Al-Mursaleen. But we do not define the mechanics. We stop where revelation stops. So what does that teach us? Well, there's something more deeper than we understand. Allah is not limited by biology. Life and death do not restrict divine will. Reality is broader than what we see. Isra night was not about bodies. It was about authority. It was about unity. It was about divine order. So the answer is very clear. Jesus is alive in the heavens. He did not descend bodily. He appeared in a divinely permitted form. His physical return is still in the future, as we know that he will descend down with angels on the white minaret of the masjid in Damascus in the end times, and he would come to put Dajjal to an end. And the exact nature, Allah knows best. So I hope this has clarified your confusion or any of the questions that you had. So again, as always, I always ask you guys to please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to put your comments down below, because all of these things help us grow. Because the way algorithm is set up for YouTube is that the outreach of the videos increase when you engage more with it. That's why we ask you to engage more with our videos, just so that their outreach increases. And this knowledge is not confined to a few hundred people, rather it reaches masses. And that's exactly what we want, it to reach out to more and more people. And we really, really need your help to be able to do that. So inshallah, we'll catch you next time in another video. Till next time, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.